Hi, I'm Derrick DiGiulio. I'm originally from Albany, New York, which is the capital of New York State. And just about 3 years ago, I moved to Greeley, Colorado for college. I attended University of Northern Colorado for 2 years, 5 semesters, until I transferred to CCU. My best public speaking moments or experiences would be all throughout high school. We had to do presentations for almost any project that we did, and that's kind of how we learned our content. Is we would have a project that we needed to accomplish and then give a presentation to help other students understand the information that we covered as a part of our project, and then learn from their presentations. So when I got to college, I had to give a presentation on a lab report that we did for one of my biology classes, and I got up there and I gave a presentation, and I got a 98% on that, and that was for our final presentation, which was probably the best grade that I've ever gotten on a presentation, which for me is a pretty big accomplishment and something that is a really positive and encouraging experience for me. My worst public speaking experience would be in the first grade. My elementary school, we would on our birthday stand up and get on stage, and we would introduce ourselves and we would say how old we turned that day. And so I got up there and I was the second person who had a birthday that day, and the other person was in the 3rd grade and she was turning 8. So she got up there and she introduced herself and she said her name, and then she said that she was turning 8. And being in 1st grade, I was trying to learn how to count at that point. So I was counting to 8 in my head, and when I went up I said, "Hi, I'm Derrick DiGiulio and I'm turning 7, because that was the point in the counting process that I was in, and that year I had turned 6. So when I got up there, I said that I was 7, and everyone in the whole school was like, "That's not how old you are, like you're older than I am, that's not right." And so I thought that was pretty embarrassing and had to fit into one of my worst public speaking experiences. My goal for this class would be to limit unnecessary pauses and different filler words. You can tell already that I have a little bit of a problem with that. And then I think that God can use our nonverbal communication to set an example for people who might not know Christ or might not live a Christ-like life, and use our verbal communication then to explain that to them and help them understand why we are that way and why we live a little bit differently than them, and what that means for us and what that should mean for them. Thank you for watching this video, and nice to meet you all.